been homeless now for going on 3 years.
You got here, all this knowledge you got here.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think you've been out here 3 years though?
With my kids and just do the best I can. I'm absolutely not a deadbeat.
Dallas Fort Worth, it's your M to the E coming to you from with them street sounds today. And today we're going to be interviewing my man,
James.
James. Where you from, James?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
You from Dallas, Texas. Yeah. Born and raised?
Born and raised out of Dallas, Texas.
What hood you from?
Man, I'm from Oak Cliff, North Dallas, West Dallas, everywhere.
Well, what was you from?
So I'm stuck out here with hard knocks. So I would know.
Well, what was you primarily raised at, James?
Primary raised that. I'm gonna let my mama speak that.
What do you mean? In what hood? Was it?
Oak Cliff, I would say.
What part of Oak Cliff?
Count Wisdom, Keystone Pope.
Keystone Pope.
I was went to school to T.G. Terry.
Did you?
Elementary, yeah.
Okay, graduate?
Stayed over there off of Greenspan.
That's what's up. I
didn't graduate school. My mom kept me out of school when we were fighting a lot and stuff like that. And
you
got carried away. So.
You didn't graduate?
I didn't graduate.
Okay. So if you stayed off Greenspan, you would have went to what, Carter?
No, I was still at elementary that time.
What you mean you got kicked out of school? How old were you when you got kicked out of school?
About 17.
At what high school were you in at that time?
I was in Bryan Adams.
You went to Bryan Adams, y'all had moved out that area by then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's what I'm saying with hard knocks. So you move around a lot. That you know what I'm saying, you constantly on the move to different locations. You're not stable.
Okay.
So we wasn't. My mom did her best with us. She raised five of us. And she was just trying to get stable, so we moved houses to houses and stuff like that.
Okay.
She always held on, and she was a big, strong woman. Hey, mom.
Okay.
Angel Bullock, said I'm going after her.
Okay. James again? You say name James?
Yeah.
James, how you say you work again, James?
I'm 37 years old, y'all.
Okay, 37. All right then, and you say you were born right here in the Dallas area?
I was born in the Dallas area, yeah.
Okay, let's get to it then, James. Okay. So, James, are you homeless?
I am homeless, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm very homeless right now, but I make it look good, but by the grace of God, I'm still standing, I'm still running. It's all about being in the streets, it's exercising and stabilizing your mind, you know what I'm saying, and working forward to freedom.
Well, hold on, James. Let me just do this interview. You know what I'm saying? Let me do the interview or have a conversation with you, James. So, about how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless now for going on 3 years.
About 3 years now? And how long have you been
with and without a job?
With and without a job.
Yeah.
So have you I see you got your gal here. You and your gal live down here at the bridge, right?
We were, but
you were?
Yeah, we ran into an incident. So
y'all ran into a little incident at the bridge?
Yeah, a situation. Ran into a little small situation. So what I'm saying, we back out here, but we know the ropes and routine. We got, what I'm saying.
Okay, got you. All right. Well, I'm curious to know, James. Did you grow up? Well, I think you've already answered that because you said you were raised by a single mother with 5 children, right?
Yeah.
So your siblings, do you and your siblings still have a relationship?
I say we don't, due to the fact is, probably dope or,
Because of what now?
Just a whole lot of toxic stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Probably drugs, alcohol, dope, stuff like that, stress, a disorder, not knowing that we have, and stuff like that. And just not a loyal companion or somebody to stick by our side and show us the ropes. But, we...
Okay.
Pretty sure we still miss each other there.
So James,
yes,
growing up,
yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
yeah.
What was your childhood like for you? Was it on a scale of 1 to 10? Was it good? Was it bad? Or?
My childhood life was good, actually.
You said it was good?
Adventurous. It was good. I smiled a lot. I had a lot of friends. I seen a lot of things. Within my young years. It was pretty fun. It was awesome.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
But you said it had its issue being with your mother being a single.
Yes.
It had issue.
Yes.
Well, so what was your father doing your?
Well, my father, he was in and out of jail before he died. I think he died like last year. but he's had his issues, you know, being a man. You know, sometimes, you know, you can be past your 30s, you know, and realize you're not a man yet. But I just think he was just trying to find himself and his who he is as a person and as a man. But he tried to be in my life a couple of times, and you know, and by me living this age, you know, I see where he's going. He's young, trying. It's hard, and I watched him.
Okay. So you did have some type of
Well, off and
relationship
on, yeah, we did
off and
have,
on. Y'all
yeah,
tried to have a relationship
yes, we did,
off
yeah,
and on while you were growing up and stuff.
yeah,
And you know, but it went so at times.
yes,
Okay, okay. So you say you've been homeless now for
yes,
about 3-4 years,
yes,
and you know, if you could speak to your family right now,
uh huh,
you know, your sisters and brothers, they know you out here, right?
yeah,
Your mother's still alive too.
yeah.
What is there anything in particular they may see this video? Is there anything you might want to say to them?
I would say, you know, y'all missing out on the best part of me in my life because I'm strong, I have wisdom, I'm bold, and I just got a lot going for myself within myself. Now, as far as in the streets, you know, it's a barricade, trap songs, whoop the whoop, but you got to get through it by using your mind. And it takes time and you got to be humble. If not, you know what I'm saying, who knows where you go. But sometimes in life, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
So now shit's gonna get serious. Tell me then, bro, with all this you got here, all this knowledge you got here,
Yes, sir.
why do you think you've been out here 3 years though?
I
See, we're
think
gonna
I've
let this
been out here 3 years, y'all. To me personally, I think I'm supposed to be a child of God, right? So I'm out here to look at the aspect of life and how human beings and animal nature all, you know what I'm saying, do their thing, you know what I'm saying, such as resource communications and things like that. So, you know, by me watching everybody, I think I know more. I have more wisdom than a lot of people because I'm able to sit back and watch. I have nothing but time. But I apply myself every day to do what I have to. Some people just get stuck out. So I feel like I'm
so
just
you
one
feel
of
like
them.
that's the reason you've been out here for 3 years?
Yes, some people just unlucky. I
You
just
feel like
feel
the reason you've been out here for 3 years
because
is
I'm sexy and I'm unlucky.
well, let me ask you this other question then, James. Have you or any of your family members ever been diagnosed with any level of mental illness?
My mom. Well, I'm not gonna speak on her.
Well, how about you?
I
Have
would
you
say
been
yes,
diagnosed?
yes. I have
You
been
were diagnosed
diagnosed
with
with
what?
schizophrenia and bipolar one.
Okay, you've been. Are you on medication?
Yes, I am on medication.
So you do take your medication.
Yes.
How about have you had any issues with alcoholism or drug addiction?
That's part of my medication. I'm
That's a
sorry.
part of it. So that's a part of your issue
I
too.
have
Then
to have that. Well, yes, you know, because dealing with that affiliation, you know,
dealing with what?
that affiliation of Bob, you know, just dealing with, you know, different natures and personalities, dealing in that circle of alcoholism and marijuana,
Drug use.
drug usage and stuff like that. You dealing
Okay.
with different things, you know.
So
You
that's a
dealing
part of
with,
the reason
yes,
that that
Buddhists.
that 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 you haven't been able. And I'm just asking this question: is that a part of the reason though that you believe that you have not been able to be the very best version of you?
I believe this
Is that a
now
part of the
is
reason?
facts that it is the reason it's the best part of
That's
the
that's why
version
you
of me.
haven't been able.
Now that's why I'm able
Oh, that is why you're able to be the very best
to be the best person I am today. You know,
because of
is
drug use.
yes, me personally don't think marijuana is a drug. I'm sorry, it's green, it's
What?
nature,
Well,
it's
we're talking about
natural.
alcoholism.
But alcoholism, I don't really do. It do mess me up. It do mess up my life and others' lives. So as other drugs, for me personally, for myself, I would choose marijuana.
Have you ever been to rehab
Yes, by force.
by force? So
Yeah.
have you ever been to prison?
Yes.
Okay. How many times you been to prison?
How many times I've been in prison? I've been
Yes,
in
that would
prison
be the question.
about a couple times,
Or
y'all.
just a couple?
I ain't on here, you know, to not be myself. I've been in
No,
prison
I
like
want you to be
four
yourself.
times, you know what I'm
That's
saying, in my life.
yeah.
It hit me pretty hard a couple times. I've been in prison, I've been to, man, boot camp and all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, nobody can change you but you is what I learned out of it.
Okay. So you've been to prison a couple of times. When the last time you got out of prison?
Actually, this was not too long ago. This is like about 3 months, 2 months ago.
You just got released from prison. How much time had you did then?
Uh, I did a year and about 2 months.
A year and 2 months at that
Yeah,
point. Oh, so
yeah.
you was in some state jail. That's not prison. You don't go to
No,
prison
I've
for.
been in prison. No, this
Oh,
is
you
off
was in
and
prison.
on. Yeah, no. Well, I just came from I came from the other side of the town, and I was just got out of what you call it,
Safe field.
parole and all that.
Oh,
And
oh,
I
you had a
do.
blue one out on it.
Well,
Oh, watch out
I
now.
was staying at a place where where we, what I'm saying, will be at the building. You know what I'm saying? And
Halfway house.
that's what it is, something like that.
Okay, a halfway
I
house.
can't
That's where
say
you were
it
staying
clearly.
at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you graduated from the
Then
halfway house.
you know what I'm saying, I finished that whatever by the grace of God, and I now, I'm out here trying to restart my life.
So you finished the halfway. So you got through with the halfway
Yes,
house.
yes.
You didn't have any place to go to.
And I'm still out here trying.
So
I'm
now
out
you
here
back out here,
restart,
kind of on the street.
restarting my life. Yeah.
Okay, then. So are you guys actually in the bridge though? Meaning,
We
or you just go
well,
there in the evening to try and get a bed?
Well, I had a bed. What I was saying that about yesterday.
Yeah, you did say you got kicked out.
You know what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
you lost that.
Well, me and my girl decided to get a room and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit happened, and we came a little late. It's all good. You know?
So my question is then, if you guys, or when you guys are out, get kicked out, and it gets, you don't have a place to go sometime.
Yeah.
Where do you spend your nights at in order to be safe?
Well, first of all, in these streets, I can't give up a code like that. That's
Well, the code may help somebody
but I can
else.
tell you this.
It may help somebody else. Where do you spend the night to be safe?
To be safe, I prefer you to. Well, I'm not gonna say that because that's.
We're talking about you, just you.
Me
We're
to
just
be
speaking for
safe.
you.
I will sleep anywhere that I can catch a point at, and I'm just like anywhere I can lay my head.
Okay, and that's real.
Yeah.
That's real because that's what we're talking about. You.
Yeah.
So you have your girl with you. Y'all just stay wherever
We just thug it
you
out.
need. What
Yeah.
thug it out? Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Crazy together stage.
I got you.
Yeah.
So are you planning on trying to? So you guys got banned from the bridge, I take it.
Well, now we not bad. We still can go like in the morning. We go shower. We come.
Okay.
Our routine every day. You know what I'm saying? We go get resource to make sure we shower and we eat here. Other than that, time like this, it's getting late. We just post on the corner waiting on a friend or something like that. We gonna bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you guys trying to get back into the bridge?
Absolutely no, not right now.
Not right now?
We prefer being out. You know what I'm saying? We like to live our lifestyle. We don't like.
You don't want to have the structure that the bridge requires.
And, we're Christ. We think we can make it. But if we can't, it's always a plan B.
Okay. So my next question then for you would be, tell me what are you doing to try and help, alleviate or change your situation in terms of homelessness? I mean, because if you can't get in, if you're not in the programs in the bridge, which would help to get you shelter, permanent shelter, what are you guys are going to do next then? I mean, are you working?
I've been giving it to God to provide, but right now,
how has that been working out? I'm not going to let you go with that. Tell me how that's been working out. Waiting on God to provide.
He have been providing for me. I've been finding absolutely all kind of things. Anything I need, He'll provide.
Okay.
And it might be small at the moment, but it's great because I feel like I'm also taking care of myself back in. I be just hope that I have enough. I have it all for me.
I got you. Do you have any children?
I have 3 boys.
3 boys. How old are they?
I can't even tell you the age. Man.
How you can't tell me the age of your other children?
I don't talk about my baby mama.
Don't talk about your baby mama.
Both of them.
She's doing the best she can without you.
Stress me out.
She's doing the best she can. You can't talk about her. She's doing the best she can without you. She got to raise the children by herself.
You know what? Oh, shut up. This is to my first baby mama. First of all, so I'm saying.
I mean, you got.
I give it out to her. She's a very great woman, and word out to you, word to every good strength I ever gave. You know what I'm saying? She was another part of the reason why I'm out here, but I also became the man that I became stronger. But I told you that she was able to listen to me with something she don't like to do. But other than that, she's a good person. She provides, she gives.
We got that. But tell me about that. You got 3 baby mamas.
Oh, I got another baby mama.
And how many you have? 2 or 3?
2 baby mamas.
2, and they're raising the kids. How old are the children? Give me a guess.
I think one of them, my oldest son, about 13.
Yeah, oh, son, that's what you believe that to be.
Yeah.
And then the next one may be,
I know you ain't no over 13.
how old is you think the next one may be?
Oh, two going about 3.
About 3? And then the other one is
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
So knowing that you yourself grew up without a father,
Mm-hmm.
do you see where yours
Well, it's not
are just doing the cycle all over again?
Absolutely. I see it every day. I think it's a curse. I'm trying to beat it. Just trying to get back to my family, well, my kids, and just do the best I can. I'm absolutely not a deadbeat father. I go out here every day, do what I got to do. I'm gonna give it my all until I die.
Do you ever see him?
I call them. They don't pick up. On Facebook, they don't pick up.
So she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't really let you participate in their lives at this particular time.
Yeah.
But you've attempted to.
And always. Yeah.
If you attempted to, I don't think we can ask any more of you at that particular time other than to attempt to. Okay. I can appreciate that.
I left my number. You got my number. So hey, is y'all looking for something from me? You see a blessing or halo or whatever you see across the street. Just keep my name out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I keep you out the arrow system. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I'm just an airhead.
Well, look here, Mr. James. Look here.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody wanted to possibly help you and your girl out, who we're going to do an interview with her, maybe tomorrow or something, we're going to do it. But if anybody wants to help you guys out, donate to you in any kind of way, do you guys have a cash app that they can reach you at?
I do have a cash app. And by fake, I'm going to try this system.
But can you share it with us, please?
Yes, my cash app is $Frogger. That's capital F, lowercase r, OGER, all lowercase. OK. That's capital F, ORGEROK. James Bullock.
James Bullock.
With all due respect, there y'all go. You know what I'm saying? There's my little pussy ass face.
Well, I'm glad you allowed the audience to get a good look at you. Well, Mr. James Bullock, I really appreciate you allowing me to have some of your time today and share the interview with me. I'm pretty sure, Mr. Bullock, me and you are going to get to do another interview because I definitely see progress on the horizon for you, and I'm looking forward to that progress. But in the meantime, you keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Keep stepping, put one feet in the other, and as you say, God will work it out if you put one feet in front of the other.
Oh yeah.
All right then. Well, thank you for your time, and we out Dallas Fort Worth.
All right.